Welcome back to Closing Bell on Family Investment on the 11th of January 2020 on the Monday. The VIX is up at 25, almost at 25, and everybody is on a sell-off. But today's video, I will speak about two stocks that have been standing strong despite the high VIX. These two stocks has got over 10%. They are Nio and also Lemonade. These two stocks have gained really great momentum on their own story told. Okay, let's start with the great Nio. The Nio day over the weekend was good. I am not going to tell you about Nio day because there are 50 million YouTubers explaining, breaking down the Nio day. It's only one event, but everybody out there has got 101 analysis. Despite the fact they're all spoken in Chinese and everybody's Chinese has gone really, really well suddenly. So I'm just going to give you my view, okay? Just to cut it short, is Nio is loved by the Chinese. The government loves it. The government is obviously backing Nio like it's the next Apple. So much backing, so much infrastructure being built at such a great speed. If the Chinese government, the communist loves you, you will be flying. If the Chinese government doesn't like you, look at Alibaba, you'll be down. It's obvious. That's why I want to show you this chart, which I want to really emphasize that if their top trend line looks as where they are going just now, trending, by March, they should be hitting $100 a share. That is Nio. I want to emphasize that if there's nothing that Donald Trump can stop before he leaves his office, or no delisting or any other scandal, Nio will hit 100 by March. But obviously, life is not just about straight line. You will go up and down. Let's look. So I am using the trend line, just on the top trend line and the bottom trend line very optimistically, and it's hitting all the sweet spots. So it looks like they're hitting 70 just now, and by February they'll be raging for about $80 a share. So I am not going to look so far too much. I'm going to work from 80 all the way down using my Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, so let's switch on to the next chart here. My Fibonacci retracement tool from 80 bring all the way down. It looks like if we're going to hit 80 at 65, it is where it is just now. That's the leveling support which they'll be establishing. So for the next few days, they might be stagnant at 65. They might hover 67, 68, but that is where they're trying to establish to grow this good support line. But then if they do fall because of short sellers or any other news, people taking profit, or the market sentiment really sour, they might fall to 57. And I think the worst case scenario is a really great support line to be sitting at 51. So 57, 51 is where, if there's an opportunity to buy in, it's not going to be very easy to drop to that line because the momentum is so strong, because they're trying to roar to 80 and then eventually roar to 100 as where the top trend line shows just now. That is where all the other investors are putting the likes of 70, 75 buy pricing because they're watching this top trend line. So what I'm presenting to you is what I am trying to put myself in the position of those fund managers and analysts trying to plot this future price of the company. And do you know that Nio is worth almost $100 billion today? It is only about 5-6 times smaller than Tesla, but it's producing far less cars than Tesla. But looking at the amount of cars produced, I think the Chinese, with the PRC backing, with all this policy maker pushing them, they will get somewhere despite their technologies in batteries and despite their technology in self-driving vehicles not there compared to Tesla. Lemonade is just roaring. If you own Lemonade stock since the last dip on a Monday where it was 119, and you will be up almost 40 to 50%. So why is Lemonade up? Lemonade is up. I tried to look high and low. Lemonade is up only because of one story they released at the end of the year. Okay, Lemonade hit 1 million customer at the end of 2020. Okay, and when they did their case study, Lemonade hit 1 million customer as an insurance company with very limited insurance and also limited countries like only Germany, America, and France. They took 4.25 years to come from zero to hero. It took the likes of State Farm 22 years, Gecko about 28 years, USAA about 47 years before they hit the 1 million customer. And they've done it 4.25 years. That is a fantastic achievement. Okay, I'm going to use Yahoo Finance again. I'm going to use trend line, top trend line again. So using top trend line, using bottom trend line, you can see a wedge coming through. So they're coming to plateau at some point in time. And then if you notice on the top trend line, it's breaking the trend line so aggressively. It should be around about 150. That's why I bought in rebuy a second time on the top trend line. But it's breaking the trend line. So when somebody breaks trend line, the only thing is to come back down to the trend line. Okay, it's breaking up the trend line so high unless they establish themselves over a long period. The trend line, we have to recalculate a whole new trend line. But at the moment, it's broken the trend line. So at some point in time, people start selling off. That's what I think. Okay, if they do sell off, how far will it fall? If they do want to sell off, me plotting on Fibonacci retracement method, putting at 200 because that's where we should be seeing that around about March period, and plotting it down if the momentum persists. Okay, we should see a fall down to 164, but 164 isn't really established just now on that spot. But the one that's coming one down further, 141, might be a more established support level. So 164 to 141, if you want to start buying entry or you want to wait for dip, that's your point. You can wait for the dip. For me personally, I'm going to wait for them to go as high as 190, 200. I might take some profit off and wait for that to settle down. Unless there's something in the news that I'm missing out. The customers' growth, it's just steady. It's not explosive, it's steady. It's doubled since 2019. It's almost doubled, 550 compared to a million customer. They almost doubled, which is a great feat. But now we want to see if they can actually double from 1 million to 2 million, and next year 2 million to 4 million. That's what we're seeing. It'll take time for them to grow. But growing so fast at such a rapid rate, we are just worried of potential people taking profit, people leaving, waiting for the dip again, because we've seen it with Lemonade a few times. So this is me for closing bell today for these two stocks. I hope you find it useful. Please do your own due diligence, please do your own research, and also please like and subscribe my channel to support so I can give you this information every single day. See ya, bye.